Now, in the midst of this, how do you measure things? What standard you use for measuring? Better, good, best, greener. What standard we use? Because if we use a wrong standard, we can come to a wrong conclusion. There is a kingdom standard for measuring things and a worldly standard for measuring things. Quite often we mix it up. We want to measure the kingdom matters with worldly standard. For example, someone says, I want to be the best doctor to serve the Lord. His concept of best is borrowed from the world, not from the kingdom. The other one I mentioned, if you humble, God will exalt you. Exaltation is worldly actually. The idea of exaltation is worldly. In that context, exaltation is not apart from Christ. It's within the kingdom. What's that exaltation he means there? Is the transformation into the image of Christ is the exaltation. The highest exaltation God has in mind is to present us before Him blameless, spotless, without wrinkle. There is nothing to be compared with the world there in the exaltation. Everything of the world in me has to be removed. That is, one sense, humbled. Humbled is everything in the world is removed from me so that the nature of Christ can be filled in, or I will be transformed. The other word in connection with God is working everything for good purpose, for a good purpose. Everything. He is working everything together for a good purpose. The good also is often translated as good in my mind. എല്ലാം നന്മയ്ക്ക് നമ്മുടെ മനസ്സിലൊരു നന്മയുണ്ട്. Good in my mind, in the worldly sense. If I lose this job, I will get a bigger job. All these words will come. Better job, its own connotation. He is doing very well, its own connotation. That's a nice car, its own connotation. All these are borrowed into the kingdom. God has blessed him with a very nice car. Children are blessed by God.